In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to set up your Google Analytics account and connect it to your Shopify store. There have been some recent changes with Google Analytics. By default, Google is now using the Google Analytics 4 properties, which is not compatible with Shopify. So when setting up our account and connecting it, we need to make sure that we are creating a universal analytics property. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So here we are on our Shopify homepage, but what you want to do is set up your Google Analytics account. If you have a Google account, any Gmail account, or if you set one up for your business, you'll be able to use the same login to create your Google Analytics account. So you'll want to navigate to analytics.google.com, and you'll want to go down to the admin section. And what we're going to do is we will create an account. So I'm just going to call this test account, but you'll want to name this for your business. If you want to share the data from your Google Analytics with other Google products and services, such as Google Search Console, you'll want to make sure you check this button. And we're going to hit next. And then from here, I'm going to name this test website, but you'll want to name this the name of your website. And then you'll want to click on Show Advanced Options. So for this purposes, we need to make sure this is toggled on. So we want to create a universal analytics property. And then we're going to click on the option down here, create the universal analytics property only. And then for this purposes, we are going to put in our URL, hit next. And then if you want to select the options here, this just gives Google a little bit more information. So we are going to click on Analyze My Online Sales, hit Create, and then we're going to accept the terms and conditions. And so here you'll see that it has created a tracking ID for us. So this is the ID that we are going to cut and paste over and add it to our Shopify site. So we're going to click on copy, and then you'll want to navigate to online store and preferences. And then here where it says Google Analytics account, all you need to do is paste in the ID and hit save. And then all we'll need to do now is what we'll want to do is go back to the full view. So because you have an e-commerce store, we want to make sure that the e-commerce settings is enabled as well. So under your website data, you'll click on e-commerce settings, and you want to make sure this is added to on. And then you can also add this one as well if you want to actually set up a funnel for your Google Analytics. So just want to make sure this is saved. And then when you go back to your home page, then I usually give it a little bit of time when you start getting some traffic to your website. So you want to come back here and check this page to make sure that you are actually getting, that it's connected and it's starting to pull in the data. If you're not seeing any data come through after a little bit, you'll just want to make sure that you check your connection with your Shopify store.